What's going on, everyone? Darkwater here, back in Sky Harbor International in Airport CEO. Last time we did some work in Terminal 3. We got all of the stands up and running. We've got check-in. We've got security that's a little on the backed up side. And then we ran into some issues, making sure that the two terminals were connected, and went through, saved it, reloaded it. If I drop back down, it is all green now. I don't know why it didn't like it the first time, but it's up and running now, so everything's hunky-dory there. A couple videos back, Tom Jones reminded me I did not finish putting this wall here, so you guys get a wall, and now you guys have to walk all the way over to the doors over there. It's a little bit... Oh, you know what? I also missed the walls here. Jeez. So we'll get those in. Thank you. I appreciate the comments. I would have done this a couple episodes back, but I had through episode 13 already uploaded and ready to go. Last time I also started working on the interior a little bit just to get security, and came to the realization after finding some good maps of Terminal 3 and Terminal 4. Terminal 3 is not laid out how it is in Terminal 4. Terminal 3, being an older one, does have things laid out a little bit differently. On the bottom floor here is check-in on the left-hand side. Baggage is over on the right. Second floor is actually security. You go through security on the second floor and take an elevator up. Most of this on the map is dead space. I will probably use that for staffing areas. So staff room, probably the execs in there as well. And then this floor, you've got all of your shops and going to the two gates. So we'll have to do a little bit of rearranging, but I don't want to really get too deep in that until we get this tile and we can expand all the way up. But in the meantime, since we do have quite a few flights coming through, I want to come through and do a little bit of work on the bottom down here. What are we doing? 5? I was thinking about putting it here, but I kind of want to put it over on this side. So I do want to have medium terminal or medium stands over here as well. Oh, that was the other thing. Looking at the map, I was incorrect. I apologize. This is a domestic branch. The international branch is the one mirroring it up in the top here, and it's not the full thing. It's only half of it, and it's the very end. And because it's only the end, I'm going to have to do a little bit of tweaking on how the airport CEO itself manages the international things, like passport control. And one of the other issues that I've got is in that international section, there are escalators and elevators, but I don't know if they go up or if they go down a level, because it doesn't show on any of the maps that I've been able to find. But eventually on the second floor, there is a international passport area in the center that they eventually pass through. So I think they go down a level, so we'll have to take a look at that and possibly do a little bit of tweaking on that as well. What was I going to do? I was going to come in here, get a medium stand right there, and we're going to take that all the way down there. Now I want to do some taxiway directly below that. I don't know how far we're going to go. 1, 2, 3, 5. Nope, that's 4. That's 5. So we're going to come over like that and come up like that. That is going to be the permanent taxiway. The large one-way is going to drop right in the middle there, and it might be a good idea to get that in sooner rather than later, because got a lot of people backed up. So let's go ahead and kick things into high gear. We will get this section built. Go ahead and run down the path real quick. There we go. Do I have space? I do. Go right there. Perfect. Take care of that emergency in the process. While we're doing that, let's extend this further over. And 5. There we go. Take that over as well. Large runway. How big is big? So it's going to sit like right there. So I'm tempted to go down a little bit more to make that loop go around. So let's go another, I don't know. 14 seems like a good number. And we will connect it up like so. So they're going to get hard at work, and all of this and then eventually here we'll be able to get the large runway in. Now, large runway is what? 750 or a mil. What do we need now? Police car. I don't actually have a police car. Because that's going up here. Again, having this tile would be nice. Well, having all the tiles would, but we will get there. I'm very impatient right now. But hopefully you guys are having a good day. Looking at loans, can't do a whole lot with loans, but okay. Debating if I want to pick up some more contracts, quite frankly. I do want to pick up some more security. Because I've been having some backup in security, so we'll pick up some more security officers. Get them hopefully in here. Get things taken care of. I do not have a subway stop over here. I'm going to go ahead and add that in. I've got a feeling we're going to need it in the near future. So we're going to add that in as well for the light rail stop in Terminal 3. Yeah, still got some backup happening here. All of this seemed to have ironed itself out nicely. We're at capacity, actually. Question is, do we drop the radar in for the time being to get some more flights to allow us to get some more money? Thinking maybe, yeah. Alright, we can get the large one. Go ahead and get the medium one for now. Just gonna drop it right down here in the corner. Because that's gonna end up getting moved at some point. Because again, need upper portion tiles. You guys are hammering away on all of that. Subway entrance is going in as well. So I think adding in this other branch, getting some more medium flights in, yeah, passengers. Well, once we get the subway, hopefully that'll help. It doesn't look like there's too much backup on either area. mean, there's a little bit of backup for the buses, but it seems to be going okay. Parking might be a thing. People might want actually some parking spots. Maybe we'll just add in a couple parking spots to alleviate some of this. These may or may... No, hold on. These will change. Trying to think of the best way to do these just on a temporary basis, so I don't have to redo a whole bunch of stuff. Let's do that. Because do need to have some kind of sidewalk through here. We'll get a little bit of parking. And of course we can charge more for parking as well. People will love it. Just make sure you hold on to your ticket. Go. So we'll get some parking in here. We'll do one long term, one short term. And subway entrance is not in over on that side. You guys are hammering away. So this I can actually take out. Maybe. No. I know. But I really want to take that out. Okay, we'll do this the easy way. Ah. Well, once these finish. Take that out. I'm gonna take out all of that. Go ahead and come in. We got those two and those two. Now we've got all of that for planes to back up on. Can almost get rid of this one as well. It's gonna take a little bit until they finish building that. We do have this one up and built. We'll go ahead and we'll turn that off for the time being. So close to being done with that. Probably shouldn't have marked that for demolition just yet. But we do have the subway up and operating. Got a whole bunch of people coming up. And it took care of that, which is nice. We've got the parking areas going in. Let's make that one long term, make the other one short term. People have sidewalks that they can cross over. Let's take a look at the fees for a quick second, because let's raise that parking up. Now they're working on the sidewalks and working on the last little bit over here. And surprisingly, the backup actually isn't that bad here, which I'm kind of happy to see. You are up and going. We're going to do that. Will you let me demolish that? Yes. So we've got parking now. We've got space for the large runway. Now I have somewhat of a dilemma. Do we add in the large runway now? Or do we buy another tile? Quite frankly, I think the move is we buy another tile. There we go. Now we'll be able to expand the Terminal 3 over a little bit more. Contract negotiations. Looks like I'm taken care of, which I'm fine with. So we've got a whole new section that we can work on. But I think I'm still just going to kind of save for the large runway, because we are going to have a little bit more of a backup. But let's come in here and drop down all the way down. You are 9, yes? Yes. I have cash for 9. That's not 9 either. That's... Why does this not look... That's 7. Am I doing 7 well? Now I thought I was doing 9 and 9. Hold on. Because all of this was based on parking lots. Oh, that's why it was 9. It's going to the road. Okay. So it is 7 and 7. Okay. Got it. Which means I don't actually need these two. But I do want a wall, otherwise a bunch of dirt's just going to come crashing down. And this is going to go away. I'm pretty sure I measured it and wasn't even paying attention. But yeah, it's 7 and 7 apparently. Just come up, take out that center wall. We have a complete section down here, which is nice to see. Now in Terminal 3, if taking a look at the boarding gates, or the check-in rather. Once technology works with me here. So on level 1 you've got baggage and ticketing. So all the check-ins are right in here. So there's basically 2 rows of check-ins. However, there are a ton of airlines, so let me rotate it that way. So there's one here, there's one here. Left to right, top to bottom. You've got Denver Air, Boutique Air, which I don't know if I've ever even heard of, Contour, and Delta. So that's in 1. back to that is United and JetBlue. The other section, you've got Hawaiian, Allegiant, Spirit, and Frontier. And behind that, you've got Alaska, Sun Country, and Air Canada. All of those are in Terminal 3. Now, if we jump to Terminal 4, that's a whole bigger story. Because in Terminal 4, it's a little bit newer. The ticketing is up against the walls like this, but there's American, another section of American, a third section of American. There's Volaris over on the other side. Below that is British Airways and a giant Bank of Southwest. And so that is all that is in Terminal 4. So there's just 1, 2, 3, 4 different airlines that are going to be in Terminal 4. Everything else is in Terminal 3. So I'm thinking about doing something similar. Pushing some of the larger airlines whenever we get into the 3 and the 4 star into Terminal 4. Well, 4 and 5 star. And keep all the smaller ones over here in Terminal 3. So I think we're going to go ahead and do some assigning of airlines to specific gates. That's going to probably happen a little bit down the road once we get some of the larger ones in so that we can actually keep money coming in. And looking at this... Oh. I don't like that. I'm gonna have to move some stuff, including that subway entrance. Because I want to expand this out so it's even here. Just for the sake of symmetry. It also will give us a little bit more room to play with in here. But this is going to have to go. And that's going to have to go. I know, I literally just put it in. These are going to have to move as well. So, infrastructure, we'll move the delivery site. Yes. Right here. Because, yeah, it's just one bus stop. And a contractor site we'll put there. Take that out. Listen, folks, I know you're angry. I was gonna leave this, but then just looking at it and looking at the symmetry, it's gonna drive me nuts. What am I looking for? Bus stop. So we're gonna add one more bus stop in here. And now, if we drop down a level, where am I off? 2 bus, 3 taxi. 2 bus, 3 taxi. Oh, I'm missing a taxi over here. That's interesting. Hold on. Let's take out the buses. But it does go to here. So we'll just add that in real quick. Take out that wall. Get our other taxi stand in there. I don't know how I missed that. There we go. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure I know how I missed that. We will add our subway stop back in there on the end, which is where it goes. We will add sidewalk. There we go. Add some sidewalk in there also. Everything's good there. Everything's good here. And at this point, let's drop down. Looking at the map right here, there is actually a door over here. Now, this in Arizona is above ground. There is a pet relief area down right here, and then over here is the Terminal 3 Desert Garden. But there is a door here to go into the ticketing area. We're going to do a small... Nope. Nope. There we go. We're going to do a small bit of sidewalk up the side for door 1. That's what the that's what the map's labeling it as. Door 1. So you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. There we go. And we'll probably see if we can maybe add in the pet relief area and see what we can do with the garden there. But that takes us through door 1. Door 2 is not in the middle like we have it. Door 2 is over a little bit more. Door 2 is right about here. Directly opposite that is door 3, as well as over a little bit is, you guessed it, door number 5. And yes, I'm being serious about that. Yeah, door 4 does not exist on this map. I'm going to operate on the assumption door 4 is there. Because, yeah, looking at the map, door 4 doesn't exist, door 10 does not exist. But in the very center here is bathrooms. And up in the top is good old Pete's Coffee. So we will have to see about getting some coffee in there. There is a road that runs right up against the top side, which is why there's doors there. This sidewalk will actually connect those two. But I'm not going to add in that road because it goes all the way across. So we're not going to touch that until we can unlock the other two and knock that out. But we've got doors 1, 2, 3, 5, and 4 that we're adding in. Subway entrances are having an issue, but they'll get resolved. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode here. Next time we'll focus on the interior of Terminal 3, getting that sorted, and potentially getting the large runway in here. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys for being here. Look forward to seeing you guys again in Airport CEO. And as always, I hope you guys have yourselves an amazing day.